Good morning, Taurus. I'm sorry again that some of your reading is in shadow once again. Again, I don't know, maybe you're just early birds. Maybe you like to get up, get busy, like don't waste, early bird catches the worm. Maybe that's your motto, Taurus. Right, let's see what we have here. I tried to get a few intuitive messages for you. Don't worry about the Hierophant up there. It's just that's your card in the tarot. So I'm trying to make sure that when I dial into the energies, I'm specifically getting messages for Taurus. So don't worry about that too much. It's just my new thing that I'm doing. I could see a train. It was going from this side to this side. If this was the view in my mind's eye, it was about here. It was quite a long train. It was white. It looked like a bullet train. That could be for somebody. I was getting a mix of two Disney movies. Now, one of them is the Disney movie. I think it's Disney or Pixar, something like that. But it's the one with the bull. Which again, the bull is your sign, Taurus, so there could be something with that. Maybe you've watched that recently, but more strongly it was giving me Coco, the movie Coco. So I don't know if that word Coco, maybe you've been doing something with like cocoa beans or something like made with cocoa, I don't know. But at the same time they were showing me like a flower wreath. It was kind of pinkish, so again that could be something for somebody. I could see a cigarette, normal looking cigarette with smoke coming off it, but they were giving me, it was like a combination of the word tobacco and blanco at the same time. It was like Tablanco. Now I don't know if Tablanco is a place or they were trying to give me something and I wasn't quite getting it correct, but to me it sounded like Tablanco. So I don't know if that's like a brand of cigarettes or I don't know, maybe that means something to you. And then I was sort of hearing the word high-heeled shoe, and I was sort of seeing vaguely a high-heeled shoe, but I couldn't make it out specifically, but high-heeled shoe. So obviously lots of people wear high heels, and that's quite a vague thing, but maybe I was getting the sense of maybe somebody having some sort of argument around a high-heeled shoe, or there being some kind of like a high-heeled shoe was and it was one as well. It wasn't high-heeled shoes, it was a high-heeled shoe. Maybe somebody had lost a high-heeled shoe, they were looking for the other one. So it's like there was tension around it. If that's relevant to you, then that's for you. Your two songs that came through for you on Spotify was Garbage, Supervixen, and Stronger by Britney Spears. Now I am getting the sense, especially because I saw a cigarette there may be two people, right? I'm getting that this could be two people. Somebody could be a bit foxy, super vixen. Vixen is a female fox. Come down to my house, stick a stone in your mouth. So yeah, it could be some kind of addictive behavior here. Make a whole new religion, a falling star that you cannot live without, and I'll feed your obsessions. It feels like devil energy, but then you've also got bow down to me, which again is quite controlling energy, and it is attached to this Hierophant card up here. So I do feel like somebody here is dealing with somebody who is quite controlling, and they may be exploiting the other person's weaknesses in order to control them. So for example, if somebody has some kind of addiction, and they'd be like, right, come to me and I'll feed your addiction, whatever form that takes, right? So very concerning energy there that I'm not entirely happy with. So yeah, controlling person, and then this other energy is coming through as the stronger energy from Britney Spears. Hush, just stop. There's nothing you can do or say. I've had enough. I'm not your property. It's from today. You don't think that I can make it, but you're wrong. So this person has wised up to the exploitative person's behavior, and yeah, they're like, I'm strong. I don't need you. It's like I recognize what you're doing now. I recognize that you're not trying to look after me. You're actually creating codependency. I swear it was your reading. It might have been two readings ago, where it's like you were dealing with somebody who was, again, this could be the same scenario or a different scenario, but I got so angry on the on your behalf, because it was like it was gaslighting. It was like creating codependency. It was making this other person feel like they were going crazy. It was like, and it was coming through as like almost like provoking somebody until they retaliated, and then it's like they're the bad person. So it's like this person was kind of like making you think that you were the bad person in a kind of manipulative way. It was horrible. So if it's that, and I'm seeing you as the person who's getting out of the situation. And if you're actually getting out now, you've realised that you're strong enough to leave this person and they're not good for you, then that is brilliant, because that relationship was very, very unhealthy. So go away and listen to that Stronger song by Britney if this is your situation and you need that boost, because definitely is very empowering there. Right, let's see. Let's get you a song from Spotify on camera and see what you get. So this was the song that came through yesterday. I'm on my like songs. I've got loads of stuff on here. It could be anything. I warn you now, I've got a proper mix. We're on shuffle, so we'll see what we get. The best song, please, for Taurus today that represents their reading. The best song that Taurus needs to hear. Oh my God, you've got garbage again. Sorry about that advert. I'll be back in a second. Okay, here we go. No, we've got the Fad Diet advert again. No, we haven't. Here we go. Yeah, Number One Crush by Garbage and Nelly Hooper. So with that diet advert coming on, it actually came on twice. Somebody could be doing some sort of fad diet, so just try to generally eat healthier rather than making any sudden changes. And obviously the advice is, if you are going to do something quite sudden in terms of changing your diet, do speak to a doctor to make sure you're doing it in a healthy way. So that could be for somebody. So yeah, choosing to make healthier choices is brilliant. Doing fad diets is kind of bad. And especially if you're with somebody who is encouraging you to do that, that is very, very concerning. If somebody's like, if you've got a partner and they're like, you're too fat, you should only eat lettuce for January. Like, I think that's an extreme example, but you want to be questioning that. Now, because you've got the garbage song twice, I feel like it's more about the word garbage or the band Garbage. You could have a partner who looks like the lead singer, perhaps. But garbage is an American term for a start, so that could be an indicator for somebody. We call it rubbish in the UK. So there could be something. There could be something to do with like something being thrown away. Maybe. I remember once this was years ago, like when the National Lottery in the UK first started, so, 20 years ago, and we thought we'd thrown away a ticket with the winning numbers, and so we absolutely went through, and I lived in a pub, so we had a lot of rubbish, so it was like a mass effort with like the people I lived with and customers and people and staff who worked at the pub, all going through the rubbish to try and find this lottery ticket. So there could be something like that. There could be something that's been thrown away that you have to go and find. Number One Crush. I would die for you, beg and steal for you. I would burn my soul for something pure and true, someone like you. Was it too for the life that I'm living, the pain that I'm giving, you won't believe in me, and I will never be ignored. Yeah, wow, controlling energy. Could be another Taurus, could be Scorpio, could possibly be Capricorn, but I feel like that's more about the card in the tarot rather than the proper Capricorn energy. Yeah, it's coming through Scorpionic to me. I'll protect you. It's like I don't know. I'll protect you as long as you let me control you, kind of thing. It's not coming through as super healthy there. Right, let's just go on to the cards. We may get a different story as the start to pull cards. We may get something more general for more people, but maybe that message specifically had to come through for somebody. So I'm going to do a full spread today. We're going to go past, present, future, heart space, thoughts, action space, and it's for you. And I'm just going to pull an overall energy as well for the reading. So an overall card, please. A general card for what Taurus has been dealing with, please. A general card for what Taurus has been dealing with. I'm using the Vice Versa Tarot for you today, for your main. Oh, this is the card I saw as well. When I decide which deck to use, I try and be guided to which deck to use. And I actually did see this specific image from this specific deck when I was deciding which one to use. I was going to use this one, the Witch's Tarot. And this pack, the Gilded Tarot by Kiro Marchetti, like I did for Aries yesterday. But I was like, as I pulled these cards out, getting ready to use them, I saw the image of this card. So this is why I'm using this deck today. My throat's closing up, so it may be very difficult for somebody to talk to somebody. So this is, it could be you, it could be somebody that you're dealing with. It's water sign energy. It's the Queen of Cups. It's showing as positive. She's not got her back turned. You can see that these cards are really lovely. They actually have two images on them, a light side and a dark side. So you've got the light side, Queen of Cups. This is somebody who has a huge amount of love to give. They have a lot of emotional control. You can see that she's not in the water. She's not getting battered around by the waves. She's out of the water and she's got her feet on the ground to show that she's mature, she's grounded, she's emotionally stable. She's gorgeous. I'm just noticing, sorry, I'm just perving at that slit in the side of a dress. She is very, very beautiful. So this, it could be somebody around you who's very nurturing, very loving, always emotionally available, quite open and honest with their emotions as well, because she's the queen. The king tends to be more reserved. The queens tend to be very open. Loving, nurturing, supportive, encouraging, really very, very lovely energy. Probably someone who's like a friend that you could confide in, a loving mother figure. Yeah, but very stable, not emotionally wishy-washy or anything like that, or, you know, very, very stable. And look at the size of that cup of love that she has. So this could be you feeling this way for somebody else, being like, I have a huge amount of love to give to somebody. I'm very emotionally stable. You can imagine it like kind of Britney Spears, like, I'm stronger than yesterday. I'm stable, emotionally stable. I'm strong. I'm on my throne. I'm in my power. So this could be you. It could be somebody around you. Take it or leave it. But it looks like your reading is going to revolve around this love. It's interesting, I've put a half in shadow as well. That kind of was something that came through in your last reading. I don't know if it's relevant at all. Half in shadow. Maybe she's like coming out of the shadows. It could be like feelings being revealed. Excuse me. Sorry, my throat's really closing up now. So can I get the past emotions, please? Past emotions for Taurus, thank you. Three of Wands. This is making a decision. We're going to pull more cards. So feeling very, very conflicted about making this decision. This is you up in your thoughts. Fearing heartbreak. Okay. Past action space, please. Past action space, the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So that is a feeling of missing out on something, or feeling like you don't want to take some sort of emotional offer, but also like choosing your own happiness or wish fulfillment. Again, I'm going to pull more cards. We'll get clarifiers. Current heart space, please, for Taurus. Current heart space, please, for Taurus. Oh, Seven of Swords. Ooh, it's not the best thing to have in your heart space at the moment, Taurus, I'm going to be honest. Could be you sneaking away in the middle of the night from a situation, recovering what you can. Current thoughts, please, for Taurus. Current thoughts for Taurus. The Lover's card. Oh, beautiful. They're giving me, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Haddaway. Future emotions, please. Okay, that's coming through in the reverse. So they're making it clear that's in the reverse. Future thoughts, please, for Taurus. I have to say your reading's kind of difficult. Be aware that everything's in the reverse there. Anything that comes through can be changed. Anything that comes through in the future position can be changed. So take it as a heads up, take it as a warning if this is you. But I'm going to pull clarifiers. In the underlying, you have got happiness. So your underlying energies, your supportive energies that are kind of flowing through the whole reading are very, very positive. You have the Queen of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups. It's almost like they've escaped something, right? They've run away to be together or something like that. And they don't have very much, but they're happy, and they're healing as well with that rainbow. So definitely looks like somebody's getting out of some sort of toxic situation. They gave me getting out of Dodge again. That keeps on coming up in different readings. So yeah, I'm just going to write that song down and then I'll be back with you. Right, okay, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, the major arcana here at the center of your reading is the Lovers. With these threes here, you could have some sort of choice in partner, choice in love. I do feel like you're trying to exit a challenging situation here, trying to kind of sneak away in the middle of the night. And you're looking for something that's much healthier. In your future energies, you've got some very, very challenging energies. I don't know why they're all in the reverse, but I will pull cards out for them. Now, the Lovers card is Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, but you don't have to be. It's more important. The card is more important than the energy. Over here, you've got the King of Cups, who is the counterpart to the Queen of Cups, but he's in the reverse. You've also got the Magician, which is Gemini energy again in your thoughts. You could have a Gemini placement, particularly perhaps Mercury, or perhaps your rising sign could be Gemini. Doesn't have to be. This is also quite Gemini energy, and the King of Swords in reverse there as well. Can I get an energy? Thank you. You are definitely getting stronger. You're growing a backbone. You are trying to get into a more balanced state, trying to be in alignment, really trying to ride the waves, right? Also flying under the radar. I see the stingray is something that flies under the radar, which is very much represented by this card here. You have a sting in your tail though, and you're not afraid to use it. So yeah, trying to get into alignment, trying to be strong, trying to avoid a situation, but also being prepared to deal with it if it comes up. And the bat there as well. So again, you've got this very kind of like almost like sneaky behavior. Like again, like what I'm kind of seeing is the stingray goes under the radar, right? They go really low, really deep, skimming the bottom of the ocean to kind of dodge attention. But the bat has like the sonar, so it's almost like it's nighttime. The stingray's trying to sneak off, but the bat's coming in with the sonar trying to detect the stingray. But they're looking in the sky, and the stingray's in the ocean. So there's something to that. They're kind of almost showing me the image of like a prison break, when the guards come out and they have, you know, the big beams of light looking for the person, like maybe like Shawshank Redemption, where he goes out and he comes out in the water. I'm just banging into my chest of drawers behind me. I don't have much space today because of the lighting. Right, so what's going on in your past? In your emotional space, you are looking for balance. You're wanting balance here with this yin yang symbol, and it's like a choice has been made. The Two of Wands would represent somebody making a choice, but the Three of Wands is like, you can see he's got a firm grip of this wand here, Lude. He's made a decision. He's prepared to take action. So emotionally, you knew what you needed to do, and you were prepared to take action on it. You can see he's kind of like waiting for the ships to come in there, but he doesn't know where to go. There's a sense of like not knowing what you want to do, but not knowing what action to take. Can you give me a clarifier, please, for the Three of Wands? No, I don't need one, apparently. So this is causing this sense of heartbreak, being stuck, being like, I know what I want to do, I know where my heart lies, but I don't know how to take action, is causing this kind of heartbreak here. That you can see this person has tried to attack this person's heart. The shields have been penetrated, but the actual the flower behind it isn't hurt, it isn't damaged. So there has been some sort of an emotional attack. It's pierced the armor, but it's missed the mark, if you like. You can see here from this person's point of view, from the attacker's point of view, they've got the heart, but they haven't. There's some kind of treasure in there. It's like some kind of hope, or some kind of secret that has been protected. So can you give me a clarifier, please, for the something to do with the Page of Cups? So I see the Page of Cups as this blue flower. You can see the similarity of the blue colours. So I feel like in your thoughts, you have the hope. This is a very hopeful card. You have the hope of some kind of new love offer or new emotional connection being made. It's quite naive. It's quite immature. It's young. So it could be that there's some kind of love interest coming in for you that is very, very young. Very much noticing the blue colour as well, like the blue fish. Blue could be somebody's favourite colour. Yeah, you can see where this person is, or where you are in your thoughts. It's probably very, very dark. You know, you probably have had heartbreak in the past, but you're holding on to this much brighter idea of something. It can symbolise an apology, but I don't think it's an apology in this case. I think it's I think it's the hope of something very pure and innocent. Perhaps if you've been hurt emotionally in the past. I mean, this is in your past heart space and thoughts and action space. So this is in the past. So in the past, I think you were coming out of something that was painful. However, you did hold on to this hope as something that was kind of like pure and true. So in your past action space, there was this sense of like all these cups symbolizing things that were unfulfilling for you, relationships that didn't work out, people that were disappointing you. So you can see that this person, they're not interested anymore. They've completely taken themselves out of the situation, not engaging in these relationships anymore. But over here, with the Nine of Cups, this is talking about wish fulfillment. And it's also talking about making yourself happy. So not needing someone else's cup to make you happy. So this is, I feel, breaking codependency. And you can see that this is where the wealth lies. This is where the abundance is, and it's an emotional abundance. So you can see here again, very, very grey, okay, very grey, probably a little bit down, a bit depressed, a little bit in the dumps about these past relationships that have been quite painful to deal with, but you do have this hope for like a brighter future, and you are working on your emotions to make yourself happy rather than be codependent in a situation. Okay, so what's going on for you currently? Up here in your current heart space, you have this Seven of Swords. So this is the Thief in the Night card. Somebody being a little bit sneaky, somebody creeping around in the dark. I'm sorry that it's a little bit blurry. It's just it's so early, I don't have very good lighting today. So you can see there's been some sort of battle, and this person's actually walking around the battlefield collecting the swords so that the swords can't be used against them again the next day. That shows it quite well there, look. Collecting up the swords, sneaking around the battlefield, but it's doing it in a way that you're actually protecting yourself from harm. So with that skull there, I do feel like something has ended emotionally for you. Again, this is in your emotions. So this need to kind of be quite secretive, to hide your emotions perhaps. Let's pull another card. Why is the Seven of Swords here in the emotions? Yeah, they're trying to hide. So again, that indicates secrets to me. There's the Queen of Cups. So here, this is this same energy. So you could have you could be sneaking around because of Queen of Cups. Now she is showing in the upright, so this is positive. It comes with the Six of Pentacles as well. So the Six of Pentacles is a card about equal, fair and share, sort of redistributing the wealth. If there's been some situation where something's been very unfair in a kind of material sense, this comes along to kind of rebalance the situation. You can see that this man is giving money to these children who look quite poor. So it's kind of like almost like a Robin Hood character, right? So it's like rob from the rich to give to the poor. But it's coming through as like almost like this is something you want to do emotionally. So this Queen of Cups could be you, wanting to support people who are more vulnerable than you. Coming from a very loving place. Again, she's out of the ocean, she's out of her emotions. That doesn't mean she doesn't have emotions, but she has that control over them. It's coming through as a sense, it's like Pentacles and Cups, so tangible things and emotions, because she has all these like, well, she's the pearl, right? She's in the oyster, so it's like valuing valuing some kind of like emotional wealth over literal money, but understanding that money is important. It could be that you've left a situation, you've left a partner, a long-term partner who you have children with. So it's like you would want money for your children off the father. And again, you could be the mother or the father, take it as it resonates. But you would want money off the other person, off the other parent, because you wouldn't want the children to go hungry. So you need the money, but you need the money because it's coming from a loving, nurturing place. So again, take that however it resonates. It's a general reading, so I don't want to go too in depth. Here in your current thoughts, you are thinking about this lover's situation. So I feel like there could be like a divine connection for you. Somebody who you feel like is your equal. You can see as well this yin yang energy that's coming through here. This person has this yin yang symbol. These people, they kind of like, they're the reverse of each other, right? She's wearing the black mask, he's wearing the white mask. And yeah, so it could be that, I mean, you're an earth sign. I'm just noticing the trees. You're an earth sign. And you could be dealing possibly with a fire sign, but you've got strong water energy here. Doesn't have to be those signs. Tell me about the Lover's card. Why is the Lover's card here in Taurus's thoughts? Okay, right. You've got something secretive there, so we'll investigate that in a moment. They're telling me fall in love, fall in love. So I think for some of you, again, this is kind of a timeline, so you could be anywhere along it. I'm saying this is your current energy, but depending on when you come to it, it could be that you're at a different point. But this is showing you as independent. This is showing you as not attached to any other relationship. I feel like you've left something and it's been quite painful. Again, it doesn't have to necessarily be romance. I mean, it's coming through strongly with this card and this card, but it could be some kind of other, like a family situation, or it could be a work situation. So take it as it resonates, but I'm reading it as some kind of long-term commitment. So here you are showing as independent in your current thoughts. So you may not be independent in your action space, but you're wanting independence. You're thinking, how do I get this? Perhaps you have a choice in love. It's like this angel's going this one or that one, and you're like, I need space to think. So you become independent. It's really good, actually. You've got the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles here. This is not needing anyone else to make you happy, and having all the tools you need to be independent in a financial sense. But that comes in with the Seven of Cups. So here you are with all these choices in love. In the past, I saw you not interested in anything. It's like, look, I know how to make myself happy. I don't need anyone else here. I need to learn how to be strong. I need to learn how to be Britney Spears here, okay? I mean, controversially, like, poor girl. But it's like, I need to know how to be independent. I need to know how to stand on my own 2 feet. But then it's like, once you get there, once you get into that place where you feel strong and stable and not codependent at all, and I mean, looking really good, that comes with options. This comes with like new offers, because people see you looking really good and they're like, hey, pick me. So you're kind of weighing up, you're looking at all these different offers that are coming in and thinking, well, what do I want from a relationship? What do these people have to offer me? There is a sense though with this card, this is one of my favorite Seven of Cups cards, especially in kind of like if you're asking about a love interest, because to me this is like they're not interested in any of those offers, they're actually choosing you. So you've got this Magician here on this card, and then the Magician shows up here. So we're going to find out more about him if this is somebody that you're interested in. Yeah, I'm not choosing any of these cups. It's like choosing you, or you have chosen. There's clarity there. The Seven of Cups can sometimes symbolize a feeling of overwhelm or confusion, but this is like, it's showing, especially with the Fool card here, it's showing as being quite sure of what you want to do, and this is like taking a leap of faith. So perhaps feeling quite divinely guided in some kind of love connection, being not interested in any of the other options, but really feeling like almost this is the one, and wanting to take that leap of faith towards it, wanting to kind of jump in with both feet, if you like. So what's hiding? No way. No way. Oh my goodness. You are hiding a very, very, very passionate connection. This is fire on all cylinders. This is hot, 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 baby. This is a match. This is the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Very, very, just like off the scales heat between these two. Very well matched. Could be a bit hot-headed. There could be a bit of combativeness between them, but it's kind of like healthy competition when they're both in the upright like this. They're kind of like a very strong partnership as well. Very, very creative, very passionate, both action takers. The Queen of Wands is a little bit more outgoing and the King of Wands is a little bit more reserved. Doesn't have to be male and female. You could be, you know, whatever gender. It's just that it's that kind of yin yang, right? So one of you is probably more expressive and the other one's a little bit more reserved. It doesn't have to be male and female. However it resonates. But yeah, it's kind of like a dream team. Huge amount of passion there. What else do I want to say about them? Like these two as a pair can absolutely make whatever they want happen. Like they kind of show me a bulldozer. Those who, just be careful you don't kind of, it's almost like together you could like bulldoze the competition. Like there's no stopping these two. Yeah, no wonder, right? No wonder. It's like how could you not choose that? And the Fool card there as well. They're in the upright as well. So if they were in the reverse, I would say that this is players. But in your thoughts, you're thinking that this is like a golden opportunity for some kind of very, very passionate, creative, heated relationship. Whoa. Like, talk about the Lovers card. Wow. But you've got this Page of Pentacles. So here's somebody's coming in with some sort of offer. It's a grounded offer. It's something tangible and real. It's kind of like coming up with some sort of plan. So this is somebody coming in with some sort of offer that can go somewhere. So again, you could be working with this person and this is like, hey, come and work on my team. Or it's like, I've got a project I want to get off the ground, come and help me with it. Or, you know, at one end of the scale, it could literally be a proposal. So let's find out more about this Ace of Pentacles. I did see the Ace of Pentacles actually in the pre-shuffle. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles in the action space. Oh, what's happened there? How did that get in there? Oh, that's from there. That's interesting. I'll interpret that in a minute. So Ace of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? That is too many cards. You can't expect me to read that many cards. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Karma. Page of Swords, Spying. 10 of Cups in the reverse, not happy. 7 of Wands, standing up for something. Okay, so did I ask the wrong question? Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles here in Taurus's actions? Thank you. 9 of Cups again, wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups. This is being really good on your own, knowing how to make yourself happy. But you can see, actually, interestingly enough, she's half in the shadow. Like, her cups are empty. She's actually filling up her own cup. She's like, I don't need anyone else to pour me a drink. I'm independent. I'm stable. I can look after myself. But she is in the shadow here. And you can see that this fruit is kind of like in the foreground with the light on it. So I'm just noticing that she's half in shadow. So whatever this Page of Pentacles is, it could be a plan. It's something tangible, but it's very young and new. So it's kind of like a seed that could grow into something really, really big and profitable. But at the moment, it is just a seed. But it's coming along with this sense of wish fulfillment and personal happiness, abundance too. Like an opportunity to create a lot of material abundance here. Okay, but then everything's in the reverse up here. So let's start in your heart space. So we've got this King of Swords in the reverse. It could be somebody. Oh, let's just pull a card on it. Why is the King of Swords here in the reverse? Why is the King of Swords here in the reverse in your heart space for Taurus? Okay. Somebody, I'm afraid, in the heart space, you feel like somebody's been very unfair. The King of Swords is in the reverse is quite cruel. Is somebody who's cold, harsh, really quite cruel. Somebody could be cutting something out. So here you've got action and communication, but with the Justice in reverse card here, it's like there's something unjust. So there's this person here who, in your heart space, you're going to feel like somebody's been very cold and unjust in a situation. Again, you can change future energies. So because you know this is coming up, maybe you can plan how to either avoid the situation, maybe avoid this person who's cold and harsh. And it's almost like you need to cut this person out of your life. I feel like this could be the past person returning, especially if you're dealing with perhaps like divorce courts or something like that. Perhaps you're going to feel like the outcome isn't very fair. I've got to read the cards as they are. We will pull advice cards as well. Here's the Magician in the reverse. Now, I did feel like the Magician was here, like saying, I choose you. But now they're showing in the reverse. So why is the Magician in the reverse in the thoughts in Page of Wands? Ace of Wands, sorry. You're quite secretive about this. Maybe this is a bit of a warning for you. You were ready to take a leap of faith towards this. But in your future thoughts, it's like you've got this lack of faith that you can make it happen. So something happens and it really kind of knocks your confidence here. This is confidence off the charts. But here it's like the Magician in the upright is somebody who has all the tools they need to make something happen. They can make their dreams a reality, but then there's this feeling of like confidence being knocked, of someone perhaps hurting your feelings up here, of something being very unfair, and then you feel like you can't make this change. You can't. It's like, well, I can't make it happen because I'm missing the wands, I'm missing the passion, I'm missing the creative idea, so I can't have that transformation. What I feel like that's caused by this, though, whatever this action is up here that hurts you. So here we've got the King of Cups in the reverse. So the King of Cups in the upright is the counterpart to the Queen of Cups, but it's like this is somebody who's over emotional, may actually bottle up their emotions. So yeah, somebody bottling up their emotions and actually being quite cold. And then the Knight of Wands in reverse as well. So this is a player. The Knight of Wands in reverse is a player. It's a heartbreaker. It's somebody who, it could be that you thought this person was the King of Wands, and you're thinking this person's the King of Wands or the Queen of Wands. But here they're showing as a player who's not making any kind of emotional investment, or may bottle up emotions. I feel like they bottle up emotions and possibly come across as quite cruel and quite harsh and unfair. Not prepared to make it work. Tell me why the King of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody's not dropping the burdens in a situation. Somebody's overburdened, and they're refusing to kind of like put down the baggage of the past. Yeah, really quite anxious, stressed, depressed, exhausted about this. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back, but the camel continues to carry the straws even though they're burdened and stressed. Which I think, if somebody is under a huge amount of stress, you know, it is possible that they could be quite cold and quite harsh with the words. So if you are thinking about having a relationship with somebody here, I think you just need to temper it a little bit, which I think you know, because here in your action space here, it's like you in your thoughts you want to take this leap of faith, but in your action space you're like, I'm just going to keep making myself happy. I'm going to keep pouring my own drink for now. I'm good on my own. I don't want to kind of jump into something when it's still in its infancy. I want to make sure we've got a solid plan here before we go ahead with something. It could be that there's some kind of contract that falls through up here. But I think you've got this, Taurus. I think you've got this, because I feel like Now, take it as it resonates. It could be you feeling very, very overburdened, very anxious, very stressed, and it's causing you to withdraw love and causing you to be harsh, which, because you feel like a situation is unfair. Or, sorry, my video cut out. You're making yourself happy. You're there pouring your own drinks, being like, I'm good, I'm good. Because you are aware that this other person has a huge amount of burdens. They're under a lot of stress and strain, which is what's causing them to act quite immaturely here, possibly coming in for, well, I see you're probably blocking this. You're not allowing this person to come to you for like a one night stand, because they're not emotionally invested, because they're bottling things up, because they're being quite cold and harsh with the words. So, but I think understanding that it's because they're under a huge amount of stress here. So I think if this person wants to come towards you, sorry about that siren there, you have to make it quite clear that you're good on your own. You don't need them. It's like, I want you, but I don't need you. So once you've dealt with whatever it is that you're dealing with, then we can talk, right? So you need to be quite strong in this situation. Yeah, you could work with this person. There's a sense, though, here of the Three of Pentacles is normally working with other people, bringing everybody's different skills to the table, everybody's different talents to make something kind of work. But you can see here this person's working on their own. So it's almost like, I really want to have this creative opportunity with you, but until you've dealt with whatever it is you're dealing with, I'm quite happy kind of plodding on my own here. Once you're sorted, once you've got your kind of shit together, you can come and, sorry for the swears, you can come and join me. But until then, I don't want anything that's going to upset this balance, this equilibrium that I've got going for me. So do take that as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. Let's get the best advice, please, for Taurus. Can I get emotional advice, please? Can I get relationship advice? Relationship advice, please, for Taurus. There we go. Time to go in the reverse. You've actually got the protection message. Do you have career advice for Taurus? You've got the protection message on all three. Look, they were in the upright, but they've all come out as the protection message. Message in a bottle there as well. Sending out an SOS, that always gives me. So you've got time to go in the reverse. So the protection message for time to go. So I asked for a relationship. If this is a relationship for you, but I'm going to read the protection message because it came out in the reverse. Even if it's, sorry, let me try and get it to focus a little bit there. There we go. Even if it appears that you've reached the end of the line and all is lost, it isn't. You're in a situation that will resurface again later, so consider this as a break rather than an ending. Destiny is in charge here. You lose nothing and gain everything when you surrender to that fact. Your soul knows that your destiny is unfolding with perfect timing and synchronicity. Your small self has doubts, but that is natural, and it doesn't have the map of your destiny. Your soul does. Spirit loves you, trust that. So if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. There's a song that they're trying to give me. Just give me a second. Yeah, I can't remember who sings it, but I'll look it up and I'll put it in the description box down below with all your other songs. So do go and check those out. They may carry additional messages for you. But it's, I put my heart in a bottle and I go to the beach. If it's you, if it's you, if it's you, you'll come back to me. So what they're giving me is that there's some kind of relationship here for you. It's not in a good state right now. So it's like probably that person has to go away and do some shadow work. It's kind of toxic for you to be around that person at the moment. If you are in a natural abusive relationship, emotionally abusive, whatever, if somebody's gaslighting you, I would definitely get out of there. Draw those boundaries, get out of there. It says time to go. If that person goes away and does that work, then destiny will bring them back towards you if they're meant to be for you. So I think you definitely know how you can be good on your own. You're strong enough to stand on your own and not be needy, not be codependent, not, like I said, it's like, I want you, but I don't need you. And if you're in this state, you can just get out of here. I'm good on my own. And it may be that once you find your own feet and kind of like have that, so this is probably you, like emotionally stable, right? Like, I'm good no matter what happens, whatever you're doing, I'm good. Like, if you want to sort your stuff out and come back to me, fine. If not, I'm good. I'll, you know, destiny will bring me somebody else. So that's really, really healthy, actually. Yeah, definitely want to stick in this energy. It's like, don't come towards me unless you come towards me with a commitment. It's interesting, actually, that they've given you 3 protection messages. I think you definitely need it. Looking at that, if you're going to dodge this, I don't want to give horrible, I don't want to give, not, it's not horrible, I don't want to give difficult readings. I want to be like, everything's brilliant. But you know what? Sometimes we have things that we need to face in our lives, and the spirits are guiding you, telling you that you're right to stand on your own 2 feet, not to take that leap of faith, and to make this person come to you with a solid offer and not be a player. So the spirit's protecting you. So, and you are showing us really, really good, actually, Taurus. You don't need that person. You don't. Taurus, you're one of the signs that's like, do you know what? I am actually good on my own. You're not going to put up with fools. Protection message. Again, this I asked about kind of if this is career for you. So, but take it as it resonates. This is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Excuse me. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Again, your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. All of this drama will pass and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. Yeah, so get out of there. Get out of that situation, whatever it is. Don't take part in it. Just wait until everything blows over. It's not your mess. It's not your drama to deal with, right? It's like, no, I'm good on my own. If you want to sort your stuff out and come back to me, that's fine. But until then, no, I'm just going to be here. Do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburnt skin and mirages, but there's more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. There you go. So this is actually teaching you lessons as well. It's teaching you lessons of how to draw lines, to get barriers, how to not get dragged into the mess and the drama of other people, right? You are learning how to conserve your strength. You got Stronger by Britney Spears. And in this temporary time of austerity, it's wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul, because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what's not important. Okay, so trust your own instincts with this reading about who's who, about what's going on and how it applies to your own situation. Remember, it's a general reading, so it's not going to be everybody's situation. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because somebody definitely is in a difficult situation here and really needs that guidance. So if it's not your story, be sympathetic that this is somebody else's. You're showing us really, really good. You're showing us very, very emotionally stable, practical, solid, grounded, knowing exactly what you want. So keep in that energy, and all this mess that other people are coming towards you with, just, you know, keep those boundaries up for now. Allow them to deal with their stuff. And if they're meant for you, they will do that work and they will come back to you a better person, right? Yeah. I do hope that's helpful to you, Taurus. Best of luck with that. I think you've got some very challenging energies at the moment in your last few readings, and I'm definitely rooting for you to get all this sorted. Stay strong. You're looking amazing. You're looking like you're doing brilliant. Of course you are. You're Taurus, right? So do take care. Leave me a like if you like, subscribe, all that business. If this is a friend's story, do share the reading with them. It helps me to grow my channel. If you want to come in as a stealth watcher, I totally understand that as well. Take care, Taurus. Happy New Year. You've got this. Bye-bye.